Welcome to Taste Different Gaming Appetizers. What are we talking about tonight? Ubisoft ends development at Tom Clancy's studio Red Storm. Ubisoft is ceasing game development at its studio Red Storm Entertainment, best known for its work at the Tom Clancy series. While the studio is set to remain open, 105 people will be laid off, and Ubisoft source told GameIndustry.biz. Those who survived the coal will reportedly continue to work at the Snowdrop engine, or on the Snowdrop engine, used in many of Ubisoft's tentpole games over the last decade, including Star Wars Outlaws and Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Red Storm has been working on an untitled Splinter Cell VR game that was canceled in 2022, as well as the also canceled The Division Heartland. The studio was co-founded by the author Tom Clancy himself in 1996, taking its name from the Clancy's novel Red Storm Rising. And in his 30 years has worked on a large number of Ghost Recon and Rainbow Six games, among others. It also developed 2003's boldly well-received Assassin's Creed Nexus VR. According to Game Industry source, the layoffs at Red Storm are part of Ubisoft's wider cost-saving reorganization, which was resulted in a sweeping job cuts and game cancellations across the French publisher's portfolio. Ubisoft is cutting some more out. They're snip and trimming the fat, as they say. Red Storm, I mean, that was, they were basically the whole reason why, because I want to say they made the first, Rainbow Six, right, back in the day, the first Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, yeah. And that's what really got me into that series of games, right? I mean, they have a lot of awesome games under their belt. Rainbow Six, Rainbow Six Eagle Watch, the Rogue Spear, Urban Operations, Covert Ops, Freedom First Resistance. I don't remember that one. Blackthorn, the first Ghost Recon, which was great. Ghost Recon, Desert Siege, and Island Thunder. Some more Ghost Recon stuff. Ghost Recon 2. Rainbow Six Lockdown, Summit Strike, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2, America's Army True Soldiers. America's Army was actually pretty fun back in the day. Star Trek Bridge Crew, the Assassin's Creed Nexus VR game, which was a lot of fun. We talk about like Assassin's Creed being, and the Nexus VR game was pretty much the same as any other, but it was cool seeing being an assassin in VR. So it was a cool game. I have it on my Meta Quest 2, 3. Yeah. So yeah, it's a cool game, but it sucks. It sucks for those people that got laid off, and it sucks for, we talk about Ubisoft in general, but I don't know what the hell they're doing nowadays. What game is Ubisoft even working on right now? It's not Beyond Good and Evil 2, I can tell you that. Ubisoft upcoming games. Let's see what they're working on. They're working on something. I mean, they just came out with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I guess that was a little ways back. There have been rumored of a Black Flag 4 remake. I mean, I love Black Flag, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll do anything. Said they're spearheading development on a new Assassin's Creed, which is, of course, a new Far Cry and a new Rainbow Six games. At the time, 6 games we talked about before were canceled. One of them being the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake. They got a Rainbow Six mobile game that's coming out this year, or it came out this year. We all love mobile games. The Division Resurgence, which is also a mobile game, that's supposed to come out this year. Black Flag game that's to be known. The Assassin's Creed, a new Assassin's Creed Jade, which is another mobile game. Beyond Good and Evil 2, which is, been in development for as long as Star Citizen has been in development. Morbid Metal. Now, I think that game is still poised to come out, but that one's being developed by a different team. I think it's just Ubisoft publishing that one. Project U, session-based co-op shooter where players unite to prevail against an overwhelming threat. It's had one closed beta. Well, let's see if that comes out. Splinter Cell Remake, which we know is canceled. Division 3, which I believe was also, I don't know if it was canceled. Heartland was, but Division 3 is kind of up in the air because they're just working on 2, it seems like, or just doing more with 2. March of the Giants, we talked about that one. That one's also that free-to-play game. Ubisoft is publishing that one, but it's someone else developing it. So Ubisoft doesn't have a lot in their pipeline right now besides the big 3 that they have, which is Rainbow Six, Assassin's Creed, and Far Cry. Other than that, they really ain't working on much, it seems. So it sucks for Red Storm. Back in the day, I mean, that's what got me into Tom Clancy games, right? I mean, because that's what they created in Rainbow Six, the original. Like, I loved that game. I played it all the time. Back when I was younger, like I loved that it was so different from other games that were out at the time. And I mean, I guess it was kind of like SWAT, right? But it was just really cool. Like you could map out how your players, what they do to breach this door, go in and stuff like that. So, if you ever sure it's on Good Old Games or something, you could probably play the original maybe. And it could be on Steam too. I don't know. I got a lot of Rainbow Six games. I just don't know if the original Rainbow Six is on Steam. They got Vegas. They got Lockdown, Vegas 2. Those are good games as well. Escalation. Oh, Rainbow Six 3, which is a great game. Anywho. But yeah, I mean, it sucks for those people, Like I said, Ubisoft, we've been talking about Ubisoft doing a lot of getting rid of a lot of things. So here they are again, just doing it over. But I don't know, hopefully they can, the people that were laid off can find some good work elsewhere quickly. It is difficult out there right now for people. So, good luck to them and fuck Ubisoft. All right. Let us know down below in the comments what you think. Otherwise, see you next time. Bye-bye.